I first noticed something strange on the subway. On an empty seat, there was a luxury handbag just sitting there. What unsettled me was that it wasn't the first time I'd seen it. After a moment of hesitation, I decided to pick it up. I thought I was just doing the right thing, but I nearly paid with my life. I carried the bag back to my apartment. My best friend ripped it open the second we got home. Inside was a thick stack of cash that left me frozen. She joked we could treat ourselves to a spa day, but I refused. Since childhood, I'd been taught not to keep what wasn't mine. The next morning, I followed the ID card address. It led me to a secluded house on the edge of town. An older woman opened the door, surprised I had come so far. She invited me in warmly and offered me coffee. As we chatted, a loud banging echoed from the walls. She rushed to the piano and started playing, claiming it was just renovations next door. Then she began to play a song to cover the noise. She told me her husband had died and her daughter was studying abroad. Every time she thought of him, she played the piano. Looking at her loneliness, I thought of my own mother who had passed away. Before I left, she asked for my phone number. That very night, she called, asking to meet at the park the next day. We talked like old friends, and soon I felt close to her. But when I got home, she stalked my social media every night. She memorized my hobbies, my routines, my favorite things. At first, I was touched by her attention. I started turning down my best friend's invitations. Instead, I went to her house to cook together. But one night, I made a chilling discovery in her cabinet, rows of identical handbags. Each had an ID card with a name and number taped to it, and among them, I saw my name. Cold fear surged through me. I made an excuse to leave, but the front door was locked. She calmly told me the key was nearby. I grabbed it and bolted home. When I told my best friend, she was just as horrified. But we still didn't understand her true motive. From that day, she called me over 80 times a day. She even showed up at the restaurant where I worked part-time. I warned her to stay away, or I'd call the police. She said she was lonely, that she already saw me as her daughter. Her words disgusted me. I kicked her out of the restaurant.
And I never want to see you again.
Frances, please!
Do not come back here.
But the next day, flowers arrived at my apartment. She waited outside the restaurant every night. The police said she hadn't hurt me, so they couldn't act. She became a shadow I couldn't shake. One night, she cornered me at my door. This time, she didn't beg. She threatened me. Before leaving, she spat gum into my hair.
People can't keep doing this to me.
I thought I'd reached the breaking point, but she still came to my restaurant, pretending to be a customer. When I refused to give her attention, she exploded. She flipped the table and lunged at me. Luckily, the security guards dragged her away. She was taken to a psychiatric hospital, but the next day, she was released. That's when I learned the truth. Her daughter had died as a child. Those handbags in the cabinet were trophies, and now I was her new target. My best friend told me to trick her, pretend to apologize, then disappear. I agreed. She accepted my apology and hugged me so tightly I could hardly breathe. I thought I was free, but that night I drank a coffee and collapsed. When I woke, I was in darkness, trapped in a wooden box,